Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Daniela, and today I'm doing a long-awaited finale for the Panlympics, Project Pan. This was a short-term project that was Olympics themed, went from June 8th till September 8th, but is well past September 8th now. I'm finally coming around to filming the finale. I finished working on these products like more than a month ago, but I had family visiting and just busy with work, so hadn't really filmed anything. I'm pretty behind on a lot of filming, but let's go ahead and see how I did in this project. It was a lot of fun. It was 24 prompts. I went through all the prompts. I really wanted to at least hit all of them. I didn't hit my goal on all of them, but I had a lot of fun with it. And the goals were easy with this project because it was short term. It was just a 5-use goal. So yeah, I did at least hit some goals. I'm happy with that. I'll just go in numerical order. It's easiest. It's how I have it written down. Make sure I don't miss anything. So first, it's gold item. I went with the Touch and Soul Sun Aurora eyeshadow. It's a very nice eyeshadow with green and pink shift to it. And I was able to expand the pan a lot more with the 5 more uses in this project. Next was a silver item. For this, I put in the Becca Dreamsicle highlight. It's all silver here. This is an old highlighter. It's slightly on the darker side. I'm not sure if it's something I want to keep. I use this 3 times total. I only counted uses on my face. I was also like taking some out and mixing it with moisturizers for my body. To be honest, that's not really my favorite thing. I really don't like having just like so much just like shimmer on my hands and everything. On my face, it was kind of like too yellow, so it wasn't my favorite even when I had more of a tan. Maybe I would use it more like in the summer when like more in the body, but yeah, this is something that like if I needed to get rid of, I wouldn't be too worried because it is pretty old. I do like this packaging though. Next we had bronze. For bronze item, I went with the Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy Sunshine Drop. So this guy's bronze, and I hit my goal of 5 uses. Mostly mixing this, especially just a little bit with sunscreen to get rid of that white cast. Then opening ceremony, an item you start your makeup with. I went with the Milk Kush Clear Brow Gel. So something I do at the beginning of my makeup. I hit my goal on it. Brow gel, I don't always remember to use it, and like this one, I'd say it's like not a super strong hold, but at least like it doesn't leave flakes and stuff in my eyebrows, so I'm happy with that. Then closing ceremony, an item you end your makeup with. Oh, this one I already hit. Then we have Parade of Athletes, a standout item. So this one was a fail because I never used it in this project. It's the Huda Neon Orange palette. I really like this palette. Like it has some pans in it from before, but yeah, I didn't reach for this palette at all. This was it came in for like the last update, and I just wasn't wearing as much makeup at that point. I just haven't really been wearing makeup in general really the last 2-3 months. I am my work has gone more remote now, so probably gonna go into my makeup more, since I won't be going into an office. But yeah, I did not hit it. For me, it was a standout item because, you know, it's so neon that, like, you open your drawer and it's like the first thing that my eyes go to. Then one that I did hit my goal in, this was the lighting of the torch, so item that makes you look put together. I brought in this under eye corrector from Kaja, and I used it once more since the other update. To hit my goal. I do really like it. It does get rid of under eyes. A lot of times though, I kind of just forget to wear it. Then we have basketball, an item that's shaped like a ball or bounces. So for this, I went with a beauty blender sponge. I mean, this is a dupe, but it's not fully shaped like a ball, but it does bounce on the skin. I was using this with quite a few different products, but like, it's not my favorite method of wearing like foundation or tinted moisturizer and stuff, and it did work well with some cream items, but just in general I wasn't wearing much cream. So this, I used it 2 more times since the last update, but I only used it 4 times total, and this one, like, I've had it for a bit, so I'm gonna just throw it out. But yeah, I didn't hit my goal in that. Then I had your favorite sport, an item that reminds you of your favorite sport. I went with cross-country ski. I mean, it's not a Summer Olympic sport, but I do really enjoy it. I watch the Winter Olympic events, and winter's coming, so I'm excited to start skiing again. So yeah, I went with this guy because it's white, reminds me of snow. This is the shadow stick. There's like it's still pretty new, and there's still a bit at the top, but I only used it 2 times since the last update. It's something I would use more, like with bright eyeshadows and stuff, to make them stand out, but I wasn't wearing a lot of makeup, and I wasn't wearing a lot of colorful makeup, and I would forget to use this, so yeah. I do want to, since I'll be remote, I do want to do like a more colorful Panlympics palette next year, since I'm not, I've never done a colorful one. Like, they've always been more neutral, but I think I'll be more inspired, I think, and so that product should be in the forefront of what I use to make sure the eyeshadows pop. Next we have flag, an item that is one of the colors of your flag. So for me, Canada, I actually went with something that goes with both colors. So for red and white, I went with the Glow Recipe Blur Drops red. Well, it's like a pinkish red and white, and yeah, I hit my goal on this. I've used it a bit more since. I think it's like up to here, like there's, and it goes until here. So there's still quite a bit of product left. I do enjoy it. It does blur, like it's not a super strong blur, but I do feel it. And especially goes well with the sunscreen, which I'll talk about later, that I've been using a lot. Like, it combines well with it. I have another primer that I've been using that doesn't combine well with my sunscreen, so yeah. After that, we have Keep It Cool, an item that keeps you cool in the summer. I went with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist. I have still been trying to finish a different spray that's like, should be done. Like, I've had it for a while, and it always feels like it's close to being done, but it's not. So I just want to finish that for this year. But this guy, I only used it 3 times. So yeah, didn't hit my goal. Then we have National Anthem, an item that you're proud of owning. This was kind of a weird prompt to me, because I mean, they're just kind of like material things. Like, I wouldn't really say I'm proud of owning them necessarily. But I went with this one because I like Pokemon. So I'm proud of another hobby, I guess. So the ColourPop Firestone lip gloss, when I brought it in, it was brand new, so it was like pretty much at the top. And I hit my 5-use goal, so now I'm down to here. Kind of just gives a warm tint to the lips, but these are pretty transparent. But yeah, it's a very cute packaging with Flareon on top. After that, we have Paris, a French-inspired item, since the last Olympics weren't in Paris. So I went with the Caudalie Binapure. This is like a salicylic serum. You can even see Paris underneath. It's a French brand. So I started like kind of a bit below this black line, and now I'm down to here after using it 5 times. I've also used it a bit more after the 5 times. I guess it kind of helps. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if I've used it consistently enough to say like this is a very good item that I would repurchase, but like it hasn't been bad, so I still use it. Then we have every 4 years, so an item that is 4 years old or takes 4 years to use up. This item could take way longer than 4. I don't know how long it would take if I actually used it every day or really consistently. I know it would take me a while. So I just went with it because I know it's 4 years old, so at least it hits the prompt that way. I went with the Natasha Nona Love Glow Palette highlight. This one called the Glow Impact Powder. I used it 3 times, so I didn't hit my goal, but I did get a little bit more wear in here, so I'm happy with that. I hadn't been wearing it, but I do really like it because it's gold, but it's like more like champagne, but it's like slightly pink leaning, but it's like just enough. So it is very nice. Then after that, I've got mascot, an item related to a character. So I went with this Hello Kitty ColourPop palette. It's called Teeny Keeny. But yeah, Hello Kitty, the mascot. This was a very summer appropriate palette. Nice oranges. So yeah, I used the palette a total of 5 times. Anytime I reached into the palette, I counted. And then, so individually, the uses were 3 times, once, twice, and 4 times. So I was very glad to use it. These are nice bright oranges. This is like a Cheeto orange. Like it looks reddish, but it's really more of like, so leans more orangey on the eyes. This true orange shimmer, I did get a little bit of a dent, not too much, but it is very soft, so I do enjoy it. And then this guy's like it's hard to see, but it has a pink shift to it, one of those like gold pink shift light ones. But yeah, it's also nice and soft, so really good formula in this palette. Then we have World Record, an item in a category that you've never hit pan on. I went with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. You don't hit pans in you know, loose powders, but I've never really hit pan in even a press powder. So I kind of just said, you know, they're all just one category. This was from a sample, and I had been enjoying this, but I just kind of, well, I hadn't been wearing much makeup, so I only used this 2 times. But yeah, I mean, I know I'll get through it, and it is enjoyable to use. It's not really drying, especially since I live in a dry climate. I like that. Almost finished. Then we have Disqualification, an item that's on the chopping block, and this one did not survive the chopping block. I ended up pretty much wanting to like declutter it, but I have it here just for the finale, and then I'll get rid of it. So I had this little palette from RMS, and it had this guy, the bronzer, which was what I was working on, and then it had the 3 highlights. Thing is, it's like, I don't know, it's not like this palette is extremely old, but like, you know, it starts already smelling because it's supposed to be a cleaner beauty brand. So yeah, I just wasn't liking how it was smelling anymore. In general, a lot of these, like, they just weren't really the best on the face. Like, either I didn't see them much, or, you know, really sticky, or hard to blend out. Especially like this bronzer, it's hard to blend out. So yeah, I used it 2 times, but yeah, I'm decluttering it. So I just repurposed this palette. I took out the pans, the other pans. This one I'll pop out and get rid of, put some magnets so I can put in some little square eyeshadow pans, because it is nice, little travel size with the mirror. So. And now we're on to the last item, finally. It is sun protection, an SPF item. So this one was easy. I just put in the moisturizer I've been liking. This is the Eucerin hydrating sunscreen. I really like it. Super hydrating, not comedogenic. I do still have to make sure to be like washing my face, or if not, like, you know, it'll break out. But like, it is pretty good, and it doesn't have like any strong white cast or anything. So this, I went well above the 5 uses. From what I've written, I wrote down like 17 uses, but I'm pretty sure I used it even more than that. This one's close to finishing. It's like down to here. Not much left, but they had, there were more on sale. So I have 2 backups. And yeah, I mean, it expires in like October next year. And this is something I would use also on my body, because it's I mean, it says for both, but yeah, very hydrating. So yeah, anyways, I had a lot of fun with this project. It was short. It was a nice way of getting through a bunch of different items and prompts. And yeah, thanks Jamie for making this project. I'll have her link down below, and I'll have more close-up pictures on my Instagram, and I'll also have that link down below so you can check it out if you'd like. But that's it for today. I'm actually filming on Halloween, so happy Halloween. Hopefully I post this soon. But yeah,